Okay, start with that. And if you finish that, you can have more.
So we'll do countdown in.
3,
2.
2.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Jill.
Welcome to Jackson's first birthday. Who's Jackson? Well,
We're about to tell you.
well, he's our son.
He's our son.
We just told you. And it's his birthday. It's his first birthday. This is him. He's sleeping.
Grandma?
Oh, will you take the monitor?
Now,
and therefore full
look,
responsibility?
This is G. This is my mom, everyone. This is my mom. She's a responsible, sober adult. Okay?
Okay. No drinking.
So we have
Maybe a glass of wine.
we have babysitting. We have sober babysitting tonight, and so we are free to tell the story, to tell the tale of Jackson's birth.
Oh, man.
Now, should we pause to actually get drunk?
Okay, I'm drunk.
It doesn't take much anymore, does it?
Chapter 1, December 10th, 2018.
When we moved into this house, I was like, look, I think this baby might be coming early. I was up all night because I was having these little pains here and there. So I was like, you know what? I've spoken to my doula about this. Gabby, she's the best.
What's a doula?
Okay, a doula.
So a doula is a woman you pay
basically
to
someone
care.
that you pay.
Who you pay? Well, it's a man or woman you pay to care about you who shouldn't care.
Who does not actually care about you, but they are paid to care about you deeply
Care about the
for like
pregnancy.
one day. Gabby basically was the best doula that she could have been.
I'm like, listen, I'll help you unpack the nursery. I'll help you set up the dude's spot. But I feel like we've raised a punctual fetus. He'll come when he's supposed to. What do you need? Wine? God, we're such grown-ups.
Nope. Try again. Chapter 2.
December 11th.
Doctor's office.
Because you were up all night with contractions.
Yes, I was. We go to the doctor. I'm still having this pain. We get called in, and our doctor's not there. He's
It's not
there.
our doctor.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should change the names for privacy's sake.
Dr. whatever his face was.
Hey, I'm Dr. What's-His-Face, and I'll be...
Put my fingers in your wife's vagina. Just
right.
to tell you
All
just
right.
to tell you how
Don't
it
say-
is.
Don't
What?
say. This is where things went south, because what he said was, look, you're not in real labor. You are having fake Braxton Hicks contractions. You're not gonna have a baby. Your baby's gonna be here probably in like, who knows? When you get home, you just walk it off and you drink water, and this baby won't be here for weeks.
And I was like, if you say so, but also sweet. And then he put his fingers in her vagina.
No.
How he was able to discern that without even doing the thing.
All right, look. Justin had a show the next night, the very next night.
In Hartford, Connecticut.
Go ahead, go do the show. By the way, I'm a huge fan of magic. When I was a kid, I thought maybe I would be a magician. And I was like, oh, here we go.
And I was like, tell me more. Tell me, I want to know more.
At that point, I trusted him and we went home. Justin is packing for his trip that he is going to take.
Doctor What's-His-Face said he'd pack. He said pack.
I am pacing in the bedroom and I'm like, babe, I'm not sure if Dr. What's-His-Face knew exactly what he was talking about.
I was like, babe, listen, if you think I should cancel the show, I'll cancel the show.
I was like, Justin, look, you go. I'm just gonna keep walking and drinking the water and walking and drinking the water. But let me tell you this, okay? If you go and I'm really in labor, no pressure, but I will resent you forever.
So I'm on the plane, and I see Choco. I'm like, hey, Choco, how's it going, buddy? And he's like, good, buddy. How's it going with you? And we're watching This Is Us. Choco and I were very emotional.
It's a really good show.
I was like, Choco, this is really emotional. I'm kind of moved. And he was like, no, it's cool, buddy. I'm moved too. I'm here. If you want to hold my hand, you can hold my hand. and we hold each other's hands, and
I can't.
And I remember I looked over at Choco and I said, hey, buddy, listen, I'm excited we're going to Hartford for the show, but Jill thinks maybe she's gonna have a baby tonight. And he's like, what? Do you mean like your baby tonight? And I was like, the baby was not supposed to come for a month. And he was like, I mean, buddy, if the doctor says the baby's not gonna come for a month, the baby's not gonna come for at least a month, maybe like 5 months or something. And I was like, no, it makes sense. And what's Milo doing?
Who's Milo?
Milo Ventimiglia.
Oh, yeah.
Milo
Yeah.
Ventimiglia.
Yeah, he's a good. He's cute. Don't even.
I didn't mean
It's
I
fine.
wasn't
Don't.
even asking you. I
Don't.
was just telling. We landed in Hartford, and I said, Boo, Choco and I are gonna take a nap because we got the show tonight. We're not going to miss the baby because.
Did you spell in the? Did you spell in the chair? You did? Really? Did he spell in the chair?
Yep.
Of all the things that you could do,
I did not mean to.
this is the most tragic part of this story. I can't even believe what's happening right now. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't know how to blot. You don't know how to
What?
blot.
I'm blotting.
You don't know how to blot. You don't know. This is fucked.
Everything's good.
Anyway, back to the story. Chapter 5. Shit hits the fan. I was in pain. I was in pain and I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. I'm in deep shit. No. I'm not fine. I am in full-blown labor. I called my brother. I was like, Joe, I am in labor. And he was like, okay, I'm at the gym, but I am on my way. Sis, look, my brother, he's a good man.
Your brother's a good man.
He's a good man. So I called Justin and he's like, hello. And I was like, oh, sorry to disturb you. I am in labor. You need to come home right now.
And I was like, Choco, hello, Choco. And he was like, hello? I'm right here. I was like, we need to call the gig people. You need to tell them that I'm not gonna make it to the show. And he got on the phone. He was like, hey, how's it going? I'm Chris Choco. I'm Justin Willman's dude, buddy. Justin cannot make it to the gig because his wife's super pregnant. We didn't know it. And they were like, yeah, cool. Yeah, congrats. All good. And I was like, all good? And he was like, yeah, no, they said all good. There was no direct flight from Hartford to Los Angeles. The only flight was from Boston to Los Angeles. And that was like in 2 hours. Anybody wants to be there for their baby's birth, but like, I'm not around a lot for a lot of things. I'm like always traveling for different things. So like, I really wanted to be there for our baby's birth because I wanted to show my wife that like I was gonna be a father who was present. And here I was like being away in the shittiest city in America. I'm sorry, Hartford. I'm in the shittiest city in America. I'm in Hartford, Connecticut, which is the worst place to be in the world. I realized then that I kind of fucked up. And I thought to Choco, I was like, hey buddy, I think I fucked up. And he was like,
It's okay. It's okay. You're still cleaning the stain.
I'm blotting.
You're blotting. Good.
Choco was like, buddy, I got an idea. It's all good. We're going to get into our rental car. We're gonna drive to Boston, which is where the plane goes from. And we're going to fly to Los Angeles and we're going to try to be there for that baby's born. I cried a little bit at that moment and I was like, yes. We're in a town and country. And we are not seeing the town or the country because we are blazing through. And I am saying to Choco, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. And he's like, we're gonna make it for the baptism or something. Like, he is not thinking that we're gonna make it. And I said, I didn't spill shit. I did not
Did
spill
you spill something again?
nothing.
Can you keep your hands inside the ride?
I said, Shogo, we're gonna make it for the circumcision. And he's like, well then I think we're gonna make it for the birth. And then I looked at him and I was like, mm-hmm. And he was like, uh-huh. And I was like, keep your eyes on the wheel, we're driving.
Joe shows up at the house, right? And he finds me on the floor. And I'm like, bro, there's no way that I'm leaving this very spot. And my brother was like, look, sis, I don't know exactly how to, you know what? Let me just do a quick Google. And he Googled it. And so he was like, you gotta get in my vehicle and I will baby drive you to the hospital. And we were off, man. We were on the road. We were speeding. We were driving illegally. We were driving in the median.
And meanwhile, like, I was on FaceTime with Jill and she was like not looking good.
I was like, whoo, babe. The contractions, they are suddenly 2 minutes apart.
So I'm saying to Jill, I was like, boo, I am driving to Boston right now in a rental car. It's Chrysler Town and Country. Yes, it's new. Important. You don't want me to be in a piece of shit Chrysler Town and Country. Ben, have you ever been in a 2005 Town and Country? Jill.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't want to be in that thing. Jill, it's a piece of shit.
I'm in the car with my brother and I'm like, Joe, are we gonna make it? The car. And he was like, sis, I am doing the best I can. Please do not criticize me like you did when we were growing up. I will get you there. And I was like, I have total faith in you. He blew many stop signs. He did a cinematic, dramatic job of getting me to the airport. Nope. He got me to the hospital. He runs inside and he's like, yo, my sister's in labor. Somebody grab the correct vehicle to get her to the place where she needs to go. They wheeled me up, and who do I see? Huh? Yeah. Who do I see? My regular doctor. Here he comes through the door like fucking Jesus. He comes in, he goes, hello, you are here, you are early, what's going on? I said, look, Dr. What's-His-Face told me I wasn't in labor. Turns out, I believe I'm in labor. He was like, look, according to my calculations, you're gonna have this baby in a couple hours. Chapter 5.
So I get on the plane, I'm sitting next to Shoko, and I'm saying to Buddy, hey buddy, we've got 6.5 hours. We'll be in Los Angeles, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna get to see my son being born. And he's like, buddy, that is so great.
So listen, I'm in the hospital room. We've got me, Gabby the doula, my friend Maggie, we've got Joe, and we got Joe's wife-to-be, Lizzie. And they're surrounding me with love and lip gloss and ice.
Meanwhile, I did not get the upgrade. So I'm in row 15, and I'm not loving it.
And then the regular doctor came in the room and he was like, oh, you're on FaceTime with Justin. And I was like, yes, here he is. And he was like, Justin, how far away are you? And Justin was like, I'm, minutes away from landing.
Yeah, and then I looked at traffic, and traffic was bad. Traffic was very bad.
Really bad.
The traffic said it was gonna take 90 minutes to 2 hours from when I landed to get to the hospital.
And the doctor was like, Well, I hate to tell you this, but this baby is gonna be born any minute now. So we were fucked.
I started to cry.
I realized that he was in a more emotional state even than I was. And I had to make a decision, as all women do, to comfort him. And I was like, babe, you know, maybe you're gonna make it and maybe you're not. And if you make it, great. But if you don't, you're gonna see it on FaceTime, and aren't we lucky? And that's just our reality. And if that's what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen.
Thought to myself, I was like, I have an idea. I have a connection at the sheriff's department. Now, Joe might not remember this, but I did a show at the sheriff's department for the sheriffs of the department.
Now up to me to tell the rest of the story, apparently, and I humbly accept. So Officer Martinez, he was at his retirement party that very day. He answers the text. Who is this texting me in the middle of my retirement party? Justin texts him and he's like, yo, man, I know you told me if I ever needed a favor to let you know. And right now, I need a favor. I need you to airlift me from LAX to Cedars. And he was like, dude, I cannot provide you with a helicopter, but what I can do is I can meet you at the curb at Los Angeles International Airport, and I can take you lickety motherfucking split. Chapter 5. Justin lands at LAX. The flight attendant's like, yo, everyone on this plane needs to keep their asses in their seats because we have one passenger who needs to get off this plane lickety fucking split. And he runs. He runs from the plane to the curb. So he gets in the car and the officer turns around and he's like, yo. And Justin's like, let's go. The officer's like, you know what? It's my last day, man. What can I do other than flip on the sirens for you? And he did. And they're zooming. They've got the lights on and Justin's on FaceTime with me. And he's like, babe, you hold that baby. You hold him in there in your pelvis region because here I come. I was like in the hospital bed and I felt the need to push, but I was like, you know what? His father is on the way. He's gonna be here within 20 minutes. Maybe we can make it. At that moment, Justin pulls up. Lizzie was down there to meet him and she was like, Justin, follow me. Justin bursts through the door and he's like, I'm here. I made it. And I was like, holy shit, he made it. And the nurse was like, holy shit, he made it. And the doula was like, holy fuck, he made it. And Joe was like, oh my God, fuck, he made it. And Maggie was like, shit, cock, motherfucker, he made it. And regular doctor was like, look, get in gear because we are pushing. And I had Gabby the doula on one side and I had husband Justin on the other side, and both of them probably in unison, they were like, babe, we're here, we got you. You're a woman, you're empowered, and you were right all along. And on the count of 3, I pushed. And that baby, oh, He was born. Am I right, babe? He was born.
I made the birth.
You made the birth.
I love you.
Love you.
If there's a hole in your soul, you gotta fill it. If your cup is overflowing, don't spill it. You better hold it while the whole world's spinning around. And when your eyes look down on another, just remember that he's your own brother. This kind of love ain't gonna go under. I found
Oh, here we go.
Hi. I was looking for a marked card.
I know, it was unmarked.
Okay, here you are.
I'm here.
You made it.
I'm here. Oh, whose FaceTime is that?
And if you feel like you stop learning, if the whole world burning, better stop and start turning your wheel. Better turn towards righteous living. Stop taking and start your giving. Yeah, this is the one thing missing. I feel that loving one another is the only thing real. Don't let your blessings turn into storm. That kind of living will leave you all alone. And when your heart is troubled by feeling, yeah, remember there's a
Okay, start with that.
Countdown in.
3,
2.
2.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm Justin.
and I'm Jill.